Well, the state's deer hunting season opens up on Saturday, and hunters have already got their spots staked out and they are ready to go.
Yeah, but a recently debated bill in the state legislature may lead to some confusion about how deer can be legally hunted here. CBS 42's Nate Harrington takes an aim at the legal issues behind deer baiting and the ethical reasons why some hunters do and some don't.
During the 2016 Alabama legislative session, a law was passed that clears up a gray area for a lot of hunters. Where can you place feed during the firearms hunting season? That law states you can place that feed 100 yards away from your hunting spot, out of the line of sight. But yet another bill proposed in the 2017 session, which would allow hunters to hunt directly over feed, is now causing a lot of confusion.
It didn't pass, and there's a lot of stuff on the internet and social media that leading a lot of people to think that it did pass. It just didn't. So if you hunt over it, you're breaking the law.
The bill that didn't pass would allow hunters to place feed or bait directly under a stand or near a hunting spot. The confusion around it comes from the bill passing the House, but failing to pass the state Senate. Joe Phillips from Marks Outdoors has encountered several people who think the bill is now law. But despite what you'll read on Facebook, it's still illegal to hunt over bait.
You've got two kinds of people. You've got people that's going to hunt over it, and then you've got people that's going to use the law to their advantage.
Phillips says no matter if they know the laws over baiting or not, they could still be hit with fines if they're caught by state game wardens. Leonard Cowling is one of those hunters that says he takes advantage of the law and how it's written, which clears up a lot of the gray area that was there before.
You use that food source to keep the animals close by, and you look for choke points. So that way you're obeying the law. You can't hunt over bait.
Not only does Cowling follow the law and not hunt directly over feed, he thinks it's wrong.
You have to hunt them. If you were just going out and shooting them, it's called killing instead of hunting. So you'd be killing deer all the time instead of just, some days you're successful and some days you're not. So.
On the other side of this debate are the two most well-known outdoorsmen in the state, Rick Burgess and Bill Bubba Bussey of the Rick and Bubba Show. They feel that relaxing the supplemental feed laws would make hunters more selective, taking older deer and leaving younger deer to mature, leading to a stronger population.
As hunters, we want a healthy herd. We want deer to be there so we can enjoy our sport. So we have to manage that herd properly. And to me, the more supplemental feeding we can do, especially in the winter, is good.
The key to getting hunting in this state to where we have a healthy herd and we're seeing big mature bucks is for the hunter to see more deer.
Rick and Bubba cite several states that surround Alabama already allow hunting over feed and that their deer populations are thriving, but that the current laws in Alabama only hurt the deer population.
We have hunters who shoot if it's brown, it's down. I would go as far as to say what we're doing now is getting more deer shot and is hurting our genetics than if we were to actually just do all-out hunting over feed.
And not only may the deer population itself be hurting, but the industry as a whole. Hunting license applications have declined nationwide, and according to the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, reached as low as 4% of the population over the last several years here in the state. A sign that Bussey says should point us in the direction of fewer feeding restrictions.
We need to grow it through management, not slaughter wild numbers of deer, but we want to grow the herd. We want the herd to be healthier, bigger, and we want more people.
No matter what side of the issue you fall on, there's a general consensus that the bill that failed this year to allow hunting over feed will become law sooner than later.
In time, it's going to be legalized. If not, not this year, maybe not next year, but it's going to come.
Since the law did pass the House but not the Senate during the last legislative session, there is a chance that the bill, which was sponsored by Representative Jack Williams from Jefferson County, could be brought up again during the 2018 legislative session. And of course, if it is, we'll keep you updated. Reporting on 42 on Deck, I'm Nate Harrington. CBS 42 News is local coverage you can count on.